welcome back. Hope you all are fine. So we were discussing about the C reading of your first unit, that is I will do it. Right? So we were discussing about the C reading I will do it. So let's start the next part of this lesson. Okay?
So children, in the previous video we discussed about a person who was short, who was sharp. He was the brightest boy in the class, right? He was interested in maths and physics, and he could grasp theories of science faster than the speed of light, right? And what his dream was to pass IIT, that is the Indian Institute of Technology entrance exam, and he did it. But when he told about this to his father expressed his helplessness. That means what? The financial problems he explained to the young boy. Then next what happened? Let's discuss today. So now his father was sad that he had to tell the bitter truth to his son. Right? Any father will feel like that only. If the child has passed the exam and if due to his financial crisis he is not able to study, then every father will think like that only. Right? Now, but it could not be helped. The boy had to understand reality. Yes or no? The boy had to understand the reality. The teenager was disappointed. Anyone in the place of that teenager will get disappointed, right? Yes. It seemed his dreams had burned to ashes. Okay. What is the meaning of burn to ashes? That means whatever the achievement he got, that was wasted. He was so near to fulfilling his fondest hope, yet so far. That means he was just near to his dream. Right? Now, next what happened? His heart sank in sorrow. Heart sank in sorrow means it was very sorrowful for him. His heart was broke down in sorrow. He did not reply. He never shared his unhappiness or helplessness with anybody. Okay? He did not reply anything to his father and he never shared. So this is not for the first time he is doing like that, but still he never shared his unhappiness or helplessness with anyone. Right? He was an introvert by nature. The person who never shares his unhappiness or helplessness, or those who never talk with anyone, right? They are calm. They are called as introverts. So this person was also introvert by nature. His heart was bleeding, but he did not get angry with anybody. The meaning of heart was bleeding means not really. Actually, it was very painful, right? Now, the day came, his classmates were leaving for Madras, now Chennai. Okay, why? Because they were taking a train from Mysore to Madras. Okay, that means what? They all are going to join IIT. They have shared good years in school and college together with this person. Okay. He went to the station to say goodbye and good luck to them for their future life. So actually he was also passed the exam, but still he is not going with them. Right? He went to the station to say goodbye and to say good luck to them for their future. At the station, his friends were already there. They all have already reached there. They were excited and talking loudly. So now they are going to join a new institution. Right? So they all are excited and they all are talking loudly. The noise was like the chirping of birds. So here the chirping of birds means the sound how they are talking is compared to chirping of birds. How the birds chirp? Like continuously, right? They were all excited and discussing their new hostels, new courses, etc. So they all are going to join to a new course and they all are going to live in new hostels. So that's why they all are discussing about that. He was not part of it. So who was not part of it? This person was not part of it. So he stood there silently. Why? Because he is not going to join, right? So that's why he was not part of it. He just stood there silently. One of them noticed and said, "You should have made it." So one of the friends noticed him and he said to him, "You should have made it." What is the meaning of "you should have made it"? That means you should also would have convinced your father to join you in IIT. Right? He did not reply, he only wished all of them. They waved at him as the train slowly left the platform. Okay, the train started and they waved at him as the train slowly left the platform. He stood there even after he could no longer see the train or the waving hands. That means what? He was still there in the station and he stood there. He was lost in his thoughts. Right? It was the June of 1962 in Mysore city. Monsoon had set in and it was getting dark. So it was June, that means the beginning of the monsoon, right? Set in means the beginning. It was getting dark. It has started to drizzle. Drizzle means what? Light drops, right? Yet he stood there motionless. That means what? He was still. Motionless means what? Still. Why? Because he was just lost in his thoughts, right? He said to himself without anger or jealousy. Okay? He said to whom? He said to himself. Without getting angry on his father and without being jealous of his friends. All students from the IITs study well and do big things in life. He said to himself, right? But it is not the institution. Ultimately, it is you and you alone who can change your life by hard work. What he said to himself? Yes, he said to himself that all students from the IIT study well and do big things in life. But what is the ultimate thing? It is not the institution or it is not the school or it is not about the university where you are reading. This is you and you alone who can change your life by hard work. It is not about the institution. This thing he said to himself. Probably he was not aware that he was following the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, he was not aware that he was following the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. So what is there in the Bhagavad Gita? Yes, your best friend is yourself and your worst enemy is yourself. Right? He said something to himself, right, so that he can maintain his balance. So that's why he followed philosophy of Bhagavad Gita without knowing. He was not aware of that. Now, later he worked very hard. Okay, keeping that in mind, he worked very hard and focused on one thing, never bothering about his personal life or comforts. So he never bothered about his personal life or about any of the comforts. He shared his wealth with others. Whatever the wealth he had, he used to share with others, especially with the poor. Okay? He never used the help of any caste, community, or political connections to go up in life. That means what? Now we have so many reservations like for SC, ST, Dalit, or some other, right? So what? So, but he never used the help of this caste, community, or any political connections to go up in life. Okay? A son of a school teacher showed other Indians it was possible to earn wealth legally and ethically. A son of a school teacher showed other Indians it was possible to earn wealth legally. What is the meaning of legally? Means lawfully, okay, without doing any wrong things. And ethically. Ethically means what? Following the moral values. Okay, that means it is possible to earn wealth or money lawfully and following our moral values. No need to go for other ways. He proved that. He built a team of people who were equally good. Now, what he did? He built a team of people who were equally good. That means the team also followed the same principles like him. Okay? He became a pioneer of India's software industry and started the information technology wave. Okay? He became a pioneer. What is the meaning of pioneer? Means first, right? He became the first person of India's software industry and started the information technology wave. Technology wave means what? Others followed him, right? The wave continued, but he was the beginning point. Today he has become an icon of simplicity. Icon means symbol, okay? Symbol of simplicity, uncompromising quality. That means he never compromised with the quality of his products also. And fairness. Fairness means what? Yes, not doing any partiality, right? He was fair with everyone. Apart from being a philanthropist, what is the meaning of philanthropist? One who devotes his service or wealth for the love of mankind. Okay? He was what? He was the philanthropist. Means what? He devoted his service and wealth for the love of mankind. So he shared his knowledge and wealth for mankind, for the development of mankind. He really believes in the motto. Motto means what? One idea. Okay. Powered by intellect and driven by values. He believes that powered by intellect. That means what? The mental ability. Okay. A person is powered by mental ability and driven by values. That means whatever the moral values he follows, that will drive him. Okay, he is none other than. You want to know about the person about whom we are reading? Yes, the person is none other than Nagavara Ramarao Narayanamurthy, the founder of Infosys, a leading IT company in the world. I think you have heard about this name, Infosys, right? Which is the leading company in India mainly. Now, this is written by Sudha Murthy. Who is Sudha Murthy? Let's see. About the author, you can see the picture. Sudha Murthy, wife of N.R. Narayana Murthy, is an Indian social worker and author. Murthy began her professional career as a computer scientist and engineer. Okay, she is the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation. Both are husband and wife. Okay, she has founded several orphanages, participated in rural development efforts, supported the movement to provide all Karnataka government schools with computer and library facilities, and established the Murthy Classical Library of India at Howard University. Okay. Murthy also teaches computer science and composed fiction. Dollar Source. The present story is an extract from one of her most successful stories, How I Taught My Grandmother to Read and Other Stories. Okay, this is collected from this one. Now, you can find so many videos are there in YouTube about her, and her motivational stories are also there. Okay, so this is all about N.R. Narayana Murthy, the founder of Infosys, a leading IT company in the world. Okay.